There's our HaShulchan here there, Siman Lama Gimel, Sif Chaf Hey to Chaf Zayin. This is day 10 times high, 180 of the Supplemental Arukh HaShulchan Yomi series. Chaf Hey, Umemes Machlek Sapaiskim. So we have a Machlek Sapaiskim here about the issue of Nekuvas Haveshet. There's on a tour, this is the language of tour, because of Rashba has made normal Shechko Koradama Veshet Osaviv Hakos. When is there an issue when there is a crystal of blood on the in the esophagus or around the thorn? I've learned so if there's no true crystal of blood, you know that whatever puncture you find is after Shchita Ksherim. Means that some also. So some of the poskim, paskim, that benkach makes a difference whether you find the blood or not. That's what I'm inclined to say, says the Rashba Kalashon. Tamatim blochar dam, those who permit it, if there is no blood. Go basic coast, it's just like the basic coast one, the stomach. Shafil nikim shnei tztarim. Even if it's pierced through and through, if you don't find a crystal of blood, it's kosher. As we will see later on. Vesh is no difference. We don't know if it has any hole at all. The concern is that there was a hole and that it formed a scab, and this time and it was closed up. Mishim vade nikev. I think it's a typo here. I think it's supposed to be Masha Inking. It's supposed to where it definitely has a hole on both sides, where you have to have a crystal of blood. No, that's not a typo. I stopped no sense. That's why I didn't make a sense. Let's go back. You can buy Lodi Betra Dine Lodi Time, you can climb love, the Chashosh Shema Loba Krum, the Nistam. Mishimvali, you can say the Tzarashni Kuradam. Koshkin Chashosh of the Nikin. If by basic kosos, where it definitely has a hole on both sides, you're only going to be choshesh if it has Kuradam. Here, by Veshet, where there is no hole, you're only concerned maybe there was a hole in the scab. So then you certainly should require a Kuradam in order to be choshesh, right? Those are also the lombadami, the base goes is naik in the stomach, the menach naik, that's a rest. If there was a crystal blood, there was nothing to rinse it off and remove it. And therefore, you would find it. If you don't find it, it must not have been a hole which happened during its lifetime. I would vesh it, but by the esophagus, which is constant movement. Chashina and constant stuff is going down and flushing it out. Chashina gamzeh shekoridam, but we're concerned that there was a crystal blood. Or mashkin or misham tamid, and the food and drink, which is constantly going down. It's like food. They rinse it out. They still move it. It's still around. Finally, it also seems to me that most chashina al nekabat smol shem alab krum in nistam. So I'm concerned about the whole itself. Maybe it got a scab. It was closed. We're concerned about the crystal blood. Shem alab krum in nistam. Maybe it got a scab and it's closed off. It's easier to close off a crystal blood than cover it over than with the regenerating skin than it is to the regenerating membrane than it is to cover over a hole. Chavav ain't show you can't ask. Why are we concerned there was a scab which goes off? Only here by vegetable. Not concerned by basic causes. For no man will say Shafil only can maybe even though the hole doesn't pierce through and through. Treifa, it's treif. Because it's concerned may form the scab and close up. Also, but other organs have the same issue. But you should know the chashash zu ein ela b'reim v'veshet. This concerns only by the lung and by the esophagus. Shebehem matzino chazal shchosh is that where you find chazal were concerned with this. The low chazal not by other things. Time Arabic Camille, so there's a big reason for this, a good reason. The Rea, the lung, Mitosha show is coming in mashke because it absorbs all sorts of liquids on mashke. Now, so Obatocha, and the liquid becomes thick in the lung. The Yotze Mat Mat, the Nekev, it goes slowly out, it oozes out slowly through the hole. The Nikba, it can become congealed, but not scum, become a scab. It's Rashi, that above. Chenaveshin, so to the esophagus, those should be stoned because constant movement. Kamochli mashkin oidocha, and food and beverage passes through it. Yochli yos kamisha v'tocha nanu, as a result of them, the vibrations. Shabakot lachar, the thorn was shoved out of the pit to make the hole. And then a membrane, a scab formed on the outside. But order the jar at rest. This concern is not really relevant. If there was a puncture through both membranes, the needle or the thorn would not go back. It's the Rosh name Rabbeinu Tam and the Smak both down in the Shach. Those are concerned for another part of the stomach. The hem says that you're concerned with this concern. It's based on the Tosis Shabbos in the Perak base, the Tosis of Shabbos Daf Lam Vav, and Chulin Daf Nun. But we're not concerned with the hem says. Also, I'm concerned with the hem says because it's a single membrane. Our basic kosos, but the basic kosos is what says two membranes. Lo chashuv, not concerned. By the esophagus and the lung, even though they have two membranes and it's hard to form a scab. Since they're constantly in motion and have lots of stuff going back and forth, we're concerned. We hold our law, that's what we're like most person did with tachov, when there's a lodged thorn, have a suffix the vela. It is a question of vela. I feel the lake of Koradam, even there's no crystal blood, on the inside and on the outside. When it is towards the length of the beshet, or the rachba, or to its width, it's not large at all. Would seem to say that I feel you find a crystal blood on the outside. I feel Dam al Nekev. Even if you say that the crystal blood indicates a hole, don't make it I find a hole on the outside. I feel like a shemres on the inside. You found no question, no issue. Most all we have to do is check the inner membrane. Not be concerned with there being a membrane, being a scab. Also, our rabbis did not mention that it's considered to be treifa if you find a koradam automatically. Those seem to what they say, that if you find the thorn, and I guess it didn't go through, and you check the inner membrane, it's what even there was a koradam. The bracket says, "Ayin ran so goes the demo shum koradam itzchol el ashmin ayin sham word there's that vayich sakul ayin sham hey tape." Okay, that the next sif is going to say not necessarily from the Ramah, but that's for next time.